إذا ما قالني ربي أما استحييت تعصي.
Atheistic extremists, Islamic extremists, Hindu extremists, Christian extremists, what they like to do is they like to polarize. They like to divide humanity on the lines of either race, religion, or ideology. And these are the kind of people who are causing destruction in the world. All the wars, all the hate, all the destruction in the world is happening because of such people, right? So as humans, we must understand that we are all different. We feel different, we think different, and we express differently. And we should cherish differences, not hate on them. This is all I had to say. Okay, so all of these far-right people, I think today there was a far-right demonstration. It was planned, right? Some person from Austria who is accused of racism and xenophobia was due to come and deliver a speech at the Speaker's Corner today. That was one of the reasons I came today to the park, so that I can speak to certain individuals, or some individuals if they want to, about immigration, about hating on religions, hating on other races, non-white races, so that we can live together, right?
What do you think of, how do you respond to people like Tommy Robinson? They've got such a big following and they're so vocal. What's the best strategy to deal with that?
Having a big following, this gentleman asked a question, what do you think of Tommy Robinson, who has such a big following? How would you respond to someone like that? Right, I can tell you someone about someone who with far bigger following, and look what he did, Hitler, right? Tommy Robinson is just a criminal. He's a convicted criminal. Now the other two, Jada and Paul Golding, have been convicted. They are criminals. They have a criminal record. Okay, I wouldn't trust my children with them. Okay,
they've got a minor criminal record. Minor
or major? Is it a minor offence to?
Well, they broke the people were. They was convicted later. 2 days later.
Are they criminals?
No, I don't think so, no.
But they've been convicted.
Yeah, but because the law might change and say smoking cigarettes is illegal, just because they say it's illegal.
Yeah, if it's illegal, don't smoke.
Yeah,
if it's illegal, don't smoke.
Because they make the rules, it doesn't mean it's correct.
No, I'm saying when you are living in a country and there are laws in that country, you have two choices. Either you respect the law and live in that country peacefully, or if you don't like the laws, go somewhere you can live in peace.
Right?
For
certain
example,
laws you can try and change. Certain laws, if you don't think they're right, the people can try and change
If you don't like British law, if you don't like the British law or the English law, you have the choice to go and live in Spain.
No, we might try.
North
because
Africa.
We're from here, we would try and change certain parts of the law to make it more respectable. But listen, let me say something, Adnan. Because the judge released the people on bail, and they were still running the shop. But kids were still going into that shop, and they could have still been raped. Yes. Right, so as a decent person, they went there to warn people.
Okay.
This shop is to don't let your children go in there. So I know the law said he shouldn't have done it, but I think morally he was correct.
Okay, so you have made a valid point, no doubt, that these people were concerned about children being raped by certain individuals. No doubt, no problem with that. I stand with them. I stand with them on that point, that anyone who is involved in such activities deserves the worst of punishments. I agree with that, 100%. I agree with Paul and Jada and Tommy Robinson on that point. But there is an issue with that. When you have selective hate, or when you choose criminals selectively and ignore your own community altogether, then there's a problem. If I was to say, I hate on every single pedophile who is abusing children, except the Muslim pedophiles, right? I would be accused of what? Hypocrisy. What? Hypocrisy, thank you. That's the word. Now, we know there are white men from all over Europe, or possibly abroad, from Canada, America, traveling to Far East countries, Cambodia, Vietnam, just to have sex with little children. Literally just to have sex with 5 years old, 6 years old girls. Wait. No, I know.
We're not just England.
Why are you getting iffy about it?
Arabia, Pakistan.
Why are you getting iffy about it?
No, I'm just saying they come from everywhere.
Wait. I say there should be harsher penalties against people who are doing such things, whether they are white, black, Asian, Muslim, Christian, Jew, whatever they are. This is my view. By the actions of Jada, Paul and Tommy, all they seem to focus on is Muslim rapists, Muslim abusers, right? But why don't we stand together? Jada, Paul, Tommy, myself, and other Muslim activists, why don't we go after all the white pedophiles who are abusing children in Far East?
Yeah, and the
who are
Muslim ones. Both.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. Every single pedophile, every single rapist.
No, I get it.
Okay, we collectively as humans, as concerned citizens, should go after every single
I'm
child
sure that
abuser.
could be arranged.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
I'm sure it could be
No.
arranged.
Why? Okay.
Well, Tommy said he would do it with Ali,
No,
so maybe he'll do it with you.
No. You see, people like their purpose. People like Tommy Robinson, Jada, and Paul are in it for money. They are making money out of the Islamophobia industry.
That's right.
Okay, everyone knows that. They know that. They have been confronted. Okay, Tommy has written a book on Islam. What has Islam to do with those individuals, what they're doing in cab offices and in the shops? Islam has nothing to do with the actions. Likewise, English law or the English culture or the British people have nothing to do with Jimmy Savile. They have nothing to do with Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile does not represent the English people, right? If I was to go in English areas and say, these people are a bunch of pedophiles. In these houses, there are potential enemies, potential pedophiles living in these houses. You would think this guy's lost the plot. I would be picked up the same day. Tommy Robinson is doing exactly the same thing. He's going to Muslim areas. He's saying in these areas,
Savile isn't a Christian. Muslims do it because
can I ask you something?
I'm not going to entertain that point.
Christianity doesn't allow it. Islam does. And that
Excuse me, can I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Just scientific evidence.
Sorry?
Islam allows the paedophilia. Christianity does not. So don't put it in baskets the way it suits you.
How does Islam?
And that is what Tommy
First of all,
means in a fucking very short sentence. So stop trying to talk to the masses and tell them any different, because that is how it is.
So do you have a problem with Englishmen traveling to
Ask
Cambodia?
any
Wait, no,
non-Muslim.
wait. I'm asking you a question. Do you have a problem with Englishmen traveling to Cambodia, Vietnam, and India, in Calcutta, places like slums of Calcutta and Bombay, where people are literally selling girls as young as 5, 6, 7, and these men are specifically traveling to have sex with children, right? They have a fantasy with children.
Are they doing it in the name
Are you
of
aware of?
religion?
Are you aware?
Are they Christians doing it? No, they
There is no Muslim on the planet, or no Christian on the planet, or no Jew on the planet who would do such things in the name of religion. Is this a monologue?
Religion, and that is Tommy's point.
Okay.
Why are you dumbfounded that you can't see that?
Okay,
That's why he gets annoyed with you guys.
Please.
Because
Okay.
you all.
The lady has the right. She has the right to say what she wants to say.
I can see it.
Okay.
I'm
No problem.
not taking
No
no
problem.
side, but I can see where Tommy's coming from.
Okay.
So
Excuse
can
me.
he.
Okay.
So can you.
Excuse me, but as
because
we
you're
know
Muslim.
very well,
Let me-
as we know very well, in the beginning it wasn't like
Right.
that.
Let's
Essentially,
let's put it
what
in
it
Can I
is,
respond to this
it's
lady's
the
question?
medication
Wait.
and the stuff
Wait.
they're giving
Wait.
people these
Wait.
days that are turning people's heads funny. It's the medication.
Okay. You just made a claim that Islam allows pedophilia.
Jimmy Savile didn't pick up the Bible.
Now
so
you
the Bible says I can
you
go
just
rape
made a
a
claim
child.
Islam allows pedophilia.
That's
Islam allows pedophilia.
Stop treating people like they're idiots because they're not Adnan.
Why don't you let
We
him
are not
answer?
What's your
stupid.
name? What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is.
My name is
we're not
Adnan. My name is
stupid.
Adnan.
Let him answer the
Stop treating
question.
people
You're
like
not even
they're
letting him
stupid,
talk.
okay?
Can you let me talk as well? You can talk. Can I talk as well? Okay, I have a question.
Yeah,
now.
sorry, I
You-
just said what you should have been saying.
even talk to you.
Can I ask you a question?
Get back
You
to
just
me.
made a claim in front of all these good people.
It's not a claim, it's reality.
How is that
Reality. I want to
How
know
do you
more
know?
about it. Can you show me?
Adnan,
Can you
I
show me in
just-
Islam where's pedophilia?
We're not stupid,
where
okay? Stop treating
Of course you're not
someone
stupid.
idiots.
Can you
Right,
now?
Get back to your discussion.
No,
Oh, so
I'm
you make
asking
a
you a
comment
question. You just
and
made
you
a
wanna-
claim and you cannot substantiate it.
It's not claims.
Would you? Okay, it's a claim you made in front of all these good people that Islam allows pedophilia, Christianity does not. right? Can you please present the evidence? In front of all these good people, you made a claim.
What I said is Jim Savile didn't pick up the Holy Bible and say, oh, it's
So obviously this lady, this good lady, doesn't have the evidence,
All the Muslims
right?
here are paedophile.
Yeah.
So all the Muslims here are paedophile and they are committing paedophilia.
So my point,
You can't see that because you don't want to.
this respected lady made a claim, and she evidently cannot substantiate it. This is my problem. People, intelligent people like herself have become radicalized. They have been radicalized by extremists like Tommy Robinson and far-right extremists.
Muslims don't deal with the paedophiles.
They actually believe in lies.
You don't go and talk to them. You talk to non-Muslims. Go and talk to your Muslims that are taking heroin. Go and talk to your Muslims that are doing paedophilia to white girls.
You'll find drugs in every religion, every society. Why are you making
Do you have a problem with white men doing pedophilia? Do you? Okay. No. Let her answer. I have a question. Okay, I have a question. Do you have a problem with white men doing pedophilia to white children? Do you have a problem with that?
I just said to you, our white society deals with our white pedophiles. Your Muslim society tries to tell the non-Muslim society.
There is no Muslim society. There is one society in Britain. We are all living together. Law is the same for everyone, whether you're black, white, blue, green, whatever you are. The law is the law, right? Okay.
There's a different law for blacks, different law for Asian, different law for.
You talk about alcohol,
You know
but
that.
you never talk about heroin. Leave us to deal with alcohol.
There's a different law for each and every one of us.
Statistically,
People are more likely to be sectioned, held in police cells longer than anybody else.
Statistically, in Britain, do you know?
Go clean up your own backyard.
Are you aware? Majority pedophilia cases, who are the guilty people? Are you aware of the numbers? Statistically, the largest numbers of pedophiles in Britain. What community, what background do they come from? Are you aware?
No. What country do you come from?
Are you aware of the numbers and the background of the people? I'm asking us. I request from everyone online out there, go and do some research and see that the largest number of pedophiles come from one particular community. Now, is there a problem with that community? No. Those individuals are guilty for their own crimes.
We have a problem with you because you're coming here and picking on non-Islamic children and using them for your own desires.
We believe as Muslims, by the way, let me clarify Islam's position on children. We believe all children, we believe they belong to God. They are sacred and they are all seen equally. So when I see a child, a white or a black or an Asian child, I see my own child. This is what Islam teaches me. Children, as far as we're concerned, it is when they reach adulthood and they make their choices when they become different. Okay, children, okay, as far as we're concerned, are our own children. Now there are certain scumbags, okay, certain individuals in certain communities or in all human communities, what they do is they don't use religion. For example, these cases in Rochdale, for example, or these cases in cab offices or in restaurants. Okay, young girls walk in there and these scavengers or these,
Groomers.
Predators, groomers, stalkers, name them, call them what you like, yeah? They take advantage of these young, vulnerable children. I'm saying, whether they are Muslim, first of all, they cannot be Muslim. Anyone who is a practicing God-fearing, Islam-observing Muslim cannot imagine of doing something like that. So firstly, I believe there's a reason why people are doing stuff like this. Rape in India has reached pandemic proportions, right? Rape in other places like South America, for example, has reached pandemic proportions. Okay, why? And there are academic studies to show that pornography, online pornography, which is free of charge, available to all people on the planet, whether it's child porn or whether it's adult porn or whether it's hardcore, whatever it is, whatever it may be called, has sexually radicalized people around the planet. Now people, because they watch porn, they have become perverted. And because of this perversity, they end up doing what they do. And this is based upon academic work.